What is up, everybody? So, as you guys know, today is a day of remembrance. A day of a lot of sadness for a lot of people. It is September 11th, and I'm recording this on the day. Changing up my schedule a little bit. I had a video planned for today, but I decided to push that to tomorrow. I saw this thing on Facebook saying, "Where were you when it happened?" Now, obviously, there's going to be people who don't remember it because they weren't either alive or they just don't remember. I remember very clearly, and I'll be real with you, I didn't really understand what was happening. I was about, I think, 5 or 6, maybe 7 years old. I wasn't that old. I was in school, and my teacher, I was in art class at the time, was listening to the radio. I thought she had on, like, an audio drama like War of the Worlds or something, because I heard a lot of noise. Anyway, kids start talking, we're just kind of chatting, and the teacher goes, "Hey, I need all of you to be quiet." And we're very confused. Obviously, I had been dealing with my own brain stuff, and I didn't know what was happening, and it wasn't well understood at that point, because it was the 90s. So, I was still, just drawing and having fun for the day. Now, I remember the teacher just standing there, and she was staring at this radio while the noise went down and there were people screaming. And I stopped, and I looked over her, and I said, "Are you okay?" And she goes, "Don't talk. Just listen." And I remember hearing the Twin Towers have fallen. That's about all I remember, sound-wise. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know anything. I wasn't a dumb kid. I knew something happened, but I didn't know what. And, afterwards, we were all gathered in the playground for a moment of silence. And I had no idea what was happening, but I just went along with it. It was explained to me later what had happened, and a lot of people were gone now. So, I want to keep this video as short as possible. That's where I was, that's what I remember. And it's amazing to me that every year on this day, it feels very somber. Like, it's like no one does anything. It's very quiet, and it kind of shocks me to see a bunch of, YouTubers just going about their daily lives like nothing is really wrong today. And maybe it's just me, but I feel a little empty today. And, at first I thought it was because I finished one of my favorite shows, because it ended, but I don't know, I've been feeling off all day, and, I am still dealing with kidney stones, obviously, so I'm obviously low energy, but it's like that low energy is even lower, if that makes sense. It's like I just want to sleep today. I want to finish this off by saying that I'm glad that everything's okay now for some people, but these are wounds that I don't think will ever heal for some. And for a tragedy like this to still have meanings, to still resonate with a lot of people, shows what happened really was a big deal. And don't really know what else to say besides remember the fallen. Everyone we lost. Because that was one of the times where our country came together. You know, we weren't at each other's throats. At least that's how I remember it. And I want that to happen year round at this point. Like, we need to come together that way. In love and in support. I'm not gonna do my usual intro. This is all I can do. See you guys in the next one. Bye.